Are you getting FC24 error code 10608? Then you are at the right place. We have got some easy ways to do that. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method 1. Wait for some time and then check. Soon after the latest update, many of the gamers got the "Your latest sync was interrupted with error code EC10608" error message. When you get such messages, simply wait for some time, then try after that. According to several user reports, the usual waiting time is about 5 minutes. So wait for a couple of minutes, then check. Method 2. Restart your PC. Sometimes you can get such game errors due to temporary bugs and errors. To fix that, restart your PC after a fresh restart, then relaunch the game and check. Method 3. Launch the game and start a new save. This error refers to an unsuccessful access to your game files in the EA cloud. So, you can launch the game and start a new save. Starting a new save in FC24 would typically mean beginning the game from scratch, with no progress, items, or unlocked content carried over from previous saves. It is important to note that starting a new save will overwrite any autosaves, so if you wish to keep your progress separate, you should manually save your game. Method 4. Launch the game through the game installation folder. You can also try launching the game from its installation folder directly and not from Steam and see if this can fix the issue. Often, this quick tip can fix the problems with FC24. Open Steam and right-click on the game. Go to Properties. Select Installed Files and click on Browse. This should take you to the game installation folder. Try launching the game from here. If the error persists, move on to the next solution. Method 5. Verify the game files. Missing or corrupted game files can also cause the game to lag. So verify the game files and this can fix the problem. To do so, head to Steam Library. Right-click on FC24 and expand its properties. Click on Installed Files. Next, select the Verify Integrity of Game Files option. Once the game is verified, launch the game and check. Method 6. Repair or reinstall anti-cheat. Go to the installation location for FC24. Open the folder and then open the installer folder. Locate the EA anti-cheat folder. Open it. Double-click on the EA anti-cheat installer. From here, select your game. Click on the repair option, then on OK. Next, go to the game installation location and select the folder. Then click on the Select Folder option. This will repair the anti-cheat. Next, click on Update so that you can make sure everything is up to date. You can also select the Uninstall option to uninstall the anti-cheat completely. Next, select the game from the drop-down menu and click on the Install button to install the anti-cheat. It will also get reinstalled when you try to run the game next time. Method 7. Update the graphics drivers. The next thing you should do is troubleshoot your graphics drivers. Right-click on the Windows search button and choose Device Manager. Go to the Display Adapters section and then expand it. Right-click on your graphics driver. Select the Update Driver option. Click on the Search Automatically for Drivers option and follow the instructions provided on screen to download and install the latest driver. If updating graphics driver doesn't work, you can reinstall them. Expand the Display Adapters section and right-click on your graphics driver. Click on the Uninstall Device option and follow the on-screen instructions to complete the process. After installation of the drivers, install them again. For the AMD graphics driver, install the Radeon app, then run it. Similarly, for NVIDIA graphics drivers, install and run the GeForce Experience. You should visit the official websites of your graphics card manufacturer to update your graphics card drivers. These websites are linked in the description below. Download the latest drivers for the graphics card installed on your computer from these websites. Follow the on-screen instructions to complete the driver installation process. Once done, restart your PC. Then rerun the app to check for any updates. If any updates are available, download and install them. Method 8. Run the game on a dedicated graphics card. If you have multiple GPUs for your system, then make sure to use the one for gaming, as this can tackle the graphics-intensive tasks well. So, using the dedicated GPU for gaming can avoid issues while playing FC24. There are different ways to check if you are running the dedicated graphics card, depending on your operating system and the specific card you have. You can follow the method shown here. Press the Windows key plus R to open the Run utility. Type div mgmt.msc and press Enter to open Device Manager. Expand display adapters. You should see two adapters listed here, one for your dedicated graphics card and one for your integrated graphics card. The dedicated graphics card will have a longer and more specific name than the integrated one. The dedicated graphics card may also have a higher memory size listed, so make sure to run the game with a higher memory size to avoid loading or crashing issues. Method 9. Install the proper version of DirectX. Many games, including FC24, require a specific version of DirectX to run properly. If you have an outdated or incompatible version, it will cause loading issues. The latest version of DirectX ensures the game's improved performance. This is what you have to do to install DirectX. Search DirectX Runtime Download on Google and open the first result from Microsoft.com. Select the installer language you prefer and click on Download. Wait for the download to finish and then run the installer. Complete the installation and wait for the installation to finish. After the installation completes, restart your PC. Method 10. Install Visual C++ Redistributable. Installing Visual C++ Redistributable can be helpful since it includes a set of libraries that helps the game rely on and function normally. If these libraries are missing or outdated, it leads to loading screen issues. To install Visual C++ Redistributable, search for Visual C++ Redistributable in Google. Click on the first link of Microsoft.com. Download the recently available Visual C++ Redistributable. Ensure you download for the correct architecture like x64 for 64-bit systems and x86 for 32-bit systems. Install the downloaded file and restart your PC. Method 11. Avoid overclocking. Overclocking can boost performance, but sometimes strain your PC's components and cause issues while gaming. So, disable overclocking and see if this can fix the issue. Boot into your BIOS or UEFI settings. The process of booting into BIOS varies from system to system. So, you can visit your manufacturer's website to learn how to boot into your BIOS or go through the user manual to find it. Here are the basic steps to enter into BIOS or the UEFI settings. Open your Windows settings. Click on Recovery from the right pane. Then click on the Restart Now button next to the Advanced Startup. Once your PC restarts, select Troubleshoot, then go to Advanced Options. Then you should find the UEFI firmware settings. Once you boot into your BIOS or UEFI settings, navigate to the overclocking section and then disable it. You should close all the overclocking apps like MSI Afterburner or Riva Tuner. Also, make sure to turn off MSI Dragon Center and Razer Synapse or Corsair software and lightingservice.exe or Nahimic services in the Task Manager. Method 12. Close the apps running in the background. Sometimes the apps running in the background can interfere with your game and create problems. So before you start the game, close all the programs running in the background. Right-click on the Windows Start button and select Task Manager. Go to the Processes tab and right-click on the processes you want to close. Select the End Task option. Repeat the same for each task you want to kill. Then exit the window. And there you have it, the 12 methods to fix FC error code 10608. We hope one of these methods have worked for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know about the solution. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.